Alright guys, welcome back to Bluefield, the frozen village. We're just gonna speed this up. We left it off just early spring. We're waiting for the temperature to come back up, which should be very shortly. And we're gonna hop people back onto the fields. We're gonna try to go into bakery production. That actually does cost quite a bit of wood and quite a bit of hay, which I do not have at the moment because it's currently being used for firewood production, which I do not want to skip on. Alright, 0 degrees. We're gonna assign over our workers. There we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm still sickened about the fact that I have the two extra people working on orchard when I only wanted it to be for 2 people. It actually turned out to be 4. Horrible. Alright, let's get some wood in there. Just wood actually. This should be sufficient. The 2 laborers will start working on that. We got lots of babies. That's like what, 14 babies? That'll be a while until they actually become adults so they can actually start working on food and whatnot to keep the village working. But we should be able to cope with all of this extra growth. Again, my target would be to reach 50 people by year 7. Should be doable and we should be safe. We're gonna see. Either way, right now, I guess I'm just gonna wait for people to... Let's just unassign this worker. Because we're done. 15 pieces of clothing, that's okay. For the bakery, I'm going to need a bit more hay, a bit more wood, and a bit more stone. Cool, so I'm actually going to gather that with the current laborers that I have, the 31, someone grew up, and I'll get right back to you guys. Alright, and we're back. It's summer, and I think I've gotten all of the resources necessary for the bakery. I do. We have actually had quite a few people growing up in the meantime. We're up to 8 laborers, but again, this is with this pause, so this would have been using up 4 workers as well during the summer. Other than that, we're looking good. 1,000 down out of the vegetables. Should still be fine for the year. Grain is starting to be harvested, as you can see over here. I'm almost done with this flax. That's going to leave me with 500 flax, more than enough to carry on. And let's just add that bakery right now. If I could actually select it. There we go. Where is this gonna go? I prefer to have it close to the barn so they can actually pick up the grain from the barn and just have a short path to travel. But either way, it'll be fine here as well. I'm just gonna add a new barn. Somewhere maybe in this back area. Yeah, I like this better. Cool. A few more roads. 1, 2, 3, 4. People working on it. Road, and passing right in front of it, connecting these two. And there we go. Not that much going on other than this right now. Don't think I'm in danger with anything. Pretty long clothing, but I'm always ready with the weaver's kit on this time, on the get-go. And firewood slowly being produced over time. We did get out of the winter with only 200, which was quite low, but worst comes to worst, we do have the additional people that we can use and we can just slap them on in here, and they should be enough to actually cover production for this. If I'm not mistaken, in my other playthrough, I was able to carry 150 people with the one lumberjack just working year round, and he would have still been able to hold everyone warm during the winter. Right, bakery's almost done. Oh Jesus, no, there's so much more to do. They got so much stuff to carry over to it. And down on wood. This is gonna cancel any resources that we might have getting gathered. Cool. And wood again. I will need to plant that to put down the forester lodge just so I can start regrowing some of the trees. I actually have to walk, the villagers have to walk quite a bit now in order to get to where I'm asking them to cut wood. Let's just get this one from here as well. This one isn't that bad, I've actually left it quite close. Okay, they're done with all the wheat gathering, 1,400, which is exactly what they got. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't want them working again on that. And the flax, let's check them off as well. I just want these guys. As mentioned, they've been working year round. This is not actually going to produce any fruit. That'll be for next year. But it's still going to be very helpful having another type of food in the diet. Another 1,000 gone, early fall, we should be able to pull through. I'm still confident in saying that we'll be able to pull through. I'm going to immediately add these people, 2 people working on the bakery, so that you're going to be adding breads to the production, to the overall diet. There we go. They just use water from a well and grain. What if I just add a close well to them so they can easily work off of that? Try to make it 3 squares. There we go. And just 1 builder, everyone else can be used to gather stuff. And I hope they're gathering trees. They are indeed. Perfect. We're gonna unpause this because I don't need to remember. I'm just gonna actually make potatoes for next year. What's going on here? I think they got to replant the entire thing. Yeah, it's actually growing wheat again now. I can assign maybe 2 villagers and have them harvest it. Why not? Okay, we're into bread production. The well has been built. I'm not sure if we can think expansion right about now. Next year I will have a giant income of potatoes. That's 2,000 potatoes, I think. When I switch it over to potato, I think the number actually goes up higher. We're also going to have 1,800 fruit. We will still have the hunter and the fishers working non-stop. I'll hold off just a tiny bit, and then I'll build the other house as well. What I'd honestly like to get now is that clay mine, just so I can start making big houses when I'm ready to expand. Sorry, that would actually be under resource gathering and under clay mine. Do we have a nice? Oh, we have a beautiful spot right here. 5,900, yeah. I think I might just build that, just to have it ready for the next expansion to be as a big house as opposed to these small ones. Unfavorable season. The wheat is still growing and they're still getting it. Do you know what? I'm not even going to bother anymore. That's too little grain for it to matter. I'll still have enough people working on breads. As you can see, bread is back into the diet right now, which should get delivered to houses eventually. Vegetables in most of them. That'll be fine. It's just one year. We will bounce back. And yeah, it's already -1 degrees. I can remove the people from the orchard as well. And this looks like a good setup for now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start with adding 1 person onto clothing, just to make a few more pieces of clothing. Still have this guy working here, 500 pieces. That's fine. That is totally fine. Let's get some more resources. As you can see, this hunting cabin is exposed over how much I've actually cut into it, so I'm going to need to demolish it and just move it further back, which I'm probably going to do right now. The hunting cabin, yeah, there's one. And 2 villagers over there, 14 people to work with. Beautiful, beautiful. We're getting close to being industrial, boys. Everyone grown up, 26, 6 teenagers and 7 children. And I think now we're actually up to full. All of the houses are up to a maximum. Every single one. There's actually no more room for a single baby in the city. I probably want to add a house. We're up to 40 right now, which is grand. Let's just see this. Resources delivered, almost getting built. I just want to make sure I switch them off before I do anything else. So let's just collect more resources in the meantime. Cool. And these ones. Because why not? Is it built? No, I would have seen the question mark. But it's probably getting built. I keep losing things in Forest. It's very frustrating. Then I probably have to use this, to use the minimap by seeing the building. It should be directly in front of me. There we go. Tough stuff. Alright, down to 2,400 vegetables. That's 2,500 that were used, so 2.5k that were used throughout this whole year of eating, and we're into late fall. Early winter, make that early winter. Temperatures have severely dropped down. We do have the clothes, we still have clothes production ongoing. We still have tools, we're okay on firewood. I can still assign another person if I get dangerously low. And that's about it for now. We're just gonna keep getting these resources off just so we can build something else. Which is probably, it's most likely gonna be the hunting mine. There we go, hunting cabin complete. Why is there one dude? Oh, it's already at the other building. I'm gonna assign 2 people over there. And I'm just gonna delete this one. There we go. And that'll give us a total of 3 hunters. I don't want 3, I want 2. Why do we still require 2 builders? Oh, the builders are the ones that actually deconstruct this. As you saw, they actually need to get warm. Going to his little shack, gets warm, and goes back outside. Yep. I need to start adding roads going this way as well. I used to build like really big roads over to the hunting cabin or over to really far away areas. Doesn't seem to be that necessary, that useful as well, so I kind of stopped doing it. Alright, we got lots of resources right now, and let's just build that clay mine just so we can build a big house next year. And we want under resource gathering and under clay mine. Cool. I could use a further one. The thing is, the warehouse is here. This is the warehouse. Oh, this is nice as well. Is that underwater? It looks to be underwater. It is underwater. I could just terraform that area. No, I won't bother. I'm still gonna place it down here. That'll be fine, because it'll eventually be mined out and I can just delete it then. And it's not like I'm losing an insane amount of valuable plot land, because I can just keep on terraforming that way. Now it actually looks kind of bad the more I look at it. I'll just probably do some matte terraforming over here. We'll see how we run out of space. Although usually you can work it out. It's not that bad. People still getting resources. We're into winter, minus 12 degrees. Not a bad winter. Not a bad winter. Hey, it's not minus 20. I'm happy. Everything brought over here. Quite a bit of work that needs to be done here, so I'm just gonna add one more villager. 36. And additionally, if these buildings catch on fire, they need a lot more water in order to be put off. So it's a good thing that I do have a well close by, right here. Is that a well? That's a rock. Where's the well? I thought there was a well close by. There's the well. That'll be fine. You know, let's just gather that so it doesn't throw me off anymore. There we go. Ore. Alright, 24, almost done. $1,700. That was 3,000 used so far. 3,400. We might be cutting it a little bit close. We'll see. We're gonna see. Just keep in mind, this year I did not produce any potatoes whatsoever. These two, this one was paused and this one was being used for wheat, which I still currently have. But if I would have brought in, I would have been like at 4,500 right about now. Alright, let's get some people working the clay mine, just 2. I don't want more people in there. And we're gonna build... No, we're not gonna build an additional house yet. We're gonna wait for the clay to be brought over. We're gonna build up our food resources back, and after that we're going to be placing a big house, a 10 people is it? Pregnancy for large living space. It doesn't say capacity 10 residents. Yeah, so 10 people for it. That's that's the next kind of building that I would like to add, just so we can just shoot up my population pretty fast. The thing is, once you put down one of these, it's not immediately 10 people that get to live off of it, because people from these shacks will move away, and this will become the spot where people can have babies. And these ones have actually very low chances of making babies. Due to that, it might actually take a while until they get sorted. Julio, are you bringing in? Yep, they are. I'd say that'll be it for this year. We're getting pretty low on vegetables right here, which is currently what's keeping us afloat. But it is late winter. We just need to survive, I'd say, up until the beginning of summer, because at that stage I can just produce a harvest. But bear in mind, this year I'll be producing 5,000 potatoes and 1,800 apples. It'll be great. It'll be fucking awesome. Cool. I'll leave it right here, guys, and I'll get back to you next year. Cheers. You have a good one.